Yeah, it starts like Monday, and I'm like, do I do it? Do I become that person?
Still do it. That's good.
My kids are gonna be so mad at me, but I think I'm gonna
Absolutely.
I know. I know I really do fast when I do it. So, and I really do. I have no fast today. It's just this long.
Oh, because of the name tag?
And then I do that.
Very nice. I know yours here, okay?
Yeah. But like,
Okay,
I
can I take
also
the part
am in
off
the
that
middle of
says
pitching the idea to
We'll delete that. We'll delete that for everybody's use.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You.
Nina needs one as well.
Nia, get in here.
I don't think she needed
Especially working
Mark Schnell.
There you go.
Because the home and the deals were made in 1000 from Germany, so we shop in Germany. No. I'm eating that one.
You did.
Yeah.
You got a little bit. I told them I wasn't right now.
So, Chris, what else can you do? I made a PowerPoint. You did?
I did, but we're not going to look at PowerPoint.
But that's awesome.
Well, my mother-in-law, she's a consultant with me, and she works for the university.
Oh, and she just got a promotion too.
Yes, she did.
I saw
it. Yeah, she's killing it.
Awesome.
So everyone doing it.
Awesome.
So,
Here.
I think
Why don't
that's
you-
very
I
university
don't
based,
have
like
the number
having,
for the gates and stuff, but just call me and I'll find it for you. Anytime, alarm.
You know,
I know that's the only one that I remember. Salamat.
Awesome.
yeah. Oh, you want that too?
Thank you very much. Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Okay.
Ooh, I know that.
Nina, are you close?
Okay, we can wait for you, I'm sorry.
Like a minute or like 5? Huh? No?
Now.
Fantastic.
Everybody, this is Nina.
Hi, Nina.
You know, I'll make you an name tag.
Thank you.
Take a seat on your own chair. Relax.
Liz, you already started recording?
Yep. Absolutely.
Well, I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you all for coming. Really appreciate it. You guys all making the trek. This is supposed to be my why of kind of why I got into this business. And as most of you know, I play poker for a living. I love playing poker. I love traveling around. I love seeing the world. But this has been something that I've seen my cousin a couple years, and I've always been kind of curious about it. I've seen her posting online about it. And I've been going to dermatologists since I was 12, had some issues with my skin and things. And it was the type of thing where I would go through Walgreens and I'd look for, certain things that I didn't like about my skin. And I didn't want to ask anyone who worked there or talk to anyone, but I wanted to find a solution to what I had issues with. And now, after Elizabeth started, she asked me if I would, start using the products. And I said, of course, right away. I started using the products. I saw a drastic change in my skin, the way it behaves, the way it feels, and just kind of my outward self-confidence in just how I believe my skin looks. And so I was thrilled with it. And so in pairing this with poker, I love to play, but I can't play 24/7. It gets exhausting, and it's mentally very difficult. And this is an opportunity where I get to work with my two sisters, two of my favorite women in the entire world, and go through and do something that helps other people. And you really help other people have a better skin, and that's something that's, it's an unspeakable help. I mean, it's so huge for different people in their different lives. And so, Elise, I was talking with her yesterday, and she's talking about, with a job, you want the 3 pillars. You need an income, you want to work with people that you care about, and you need to work for something that you're passionate about. And so this covers all three of those things. I get to work with my sisters. I get to help people get better skin, help spread that word. And if you put enough time and effort into it, it can become a very good business that's very lucrative and can help you and be a great side income, or it can be a full-time income. So that's why I hopped on. And it's been a short road so far, but I've been enjoying it, and I'm enjoying talking a lot more with my sisters every day.
Oh, good.
I'll let Elizabeth take over here.
My next
All right.
Yeah, go for it.
And your skin looks green.
Oh.
Yeah.
So thank you for the intro, and thanks you guys so much for coming. Thrilled to have you all here and to kind of listen to our stories and why we think this is a fantabulous business. Truly, I think that this is a business that is a gift, and by that I do know that it sounds cheesy, because when I first heard that term I was like, really? But now I see the power in this business, and I see what it can do for people's lives, and I can see not only how it can change your skin, but how it can truly change your life financially and with time freedom. I know. Like clockwork for him. He hears me speak and he starts talking back, so bear with me here. In any event, my name is Liz Sandy. I've been in the business now for about 18 months, 19 months, and I'm a Premier Level 5 leader on the team, which means my team is in the top 2% of the entire company. And I share that because I truly believe we are, I know, we're on the fastest growing team in the entire company. We have the best leaders in the entire company. We have the best training in the entire company. And so I truly, truly, truly love sharing this opportunity with others, so they can not only change their own life, but also maybe touch others and change their lives too. And that is just what this is, and that's what we maybe hope to share with you guys. And so if it's something that's just as simple for you as getting great skincare, I feel like we've already achieved our goal. But even looking further than that, it can be something that can absolutely change the direction of your life more than you could ever have dreamed. And like Janelle said, our cousins have been doing this for now 3 years. And they now have like they've never ever dreamed, and they've retired their husbands. And so not everybody necessarily wants to retire their husband. I get that. Not everybody necessarily wants to do that. But the point is they have options, and that's something that I want to have the freedom to live more and give more and dream more with this company. That is a possibility. And so today I'm going to go over a couple of things with you guys. I'm going to tell you how I heard about the business, why I probably should have said no, why I didn't say no, and why we are going big places and why we are different. And so we'll kind of talk a little bit about that. But like I said, I'm a realtor by trade. I sell real estate in Northwest Iowa. I've been doing that career path for about 7 years. I enjoy it. I love working with people. I've always been a people person. My degree's in hospitality management. That's how I had the opportunity of meeting Stacy. We worked at the Hyatt together. And really, people are my thing. And so this is right up my alley with that. But I will tell you that I have many, many people, including my cousin above me, who is my direct sponsor, who's very shy. And so you don't have to be a people person to be successful at this business, not at all. In fact, I know many people who are shy and who are afraid to speak in front of people, and who maybe don't like getting out of their shell a whole lot, but are still very successful. I initially came across this business, probably it'll be about 3 years ago now, and I saw my cousin posting on Facebook. I thought she was crazy, because truly I didn't think that they needed the money, and you know, her husband is a very successful business, his own marketing company out of Austin, and you would recognize his work on the grocery store shelves. I mean, truly very successful. But what I did not understand is that with that success comes 60, 80, 100-hour weeks, and he was not seeing his kids, and he was not at home, and missing, you know, the important time with his family and watching his kids grow up. And so his wife took the opportunity to jump at this company because she saw what the road was here and ran with it. And so I watched her for 18 months as I was in my real estate career path, spending $3,000 to $4,000 a month to keep going. working nights and weekends and holidays, being at the beck and call of my clientele, and not knowing where my next sale is going to come from, which is, believe me, very stressful. And not only that, you can also have you know, clients that love you, but you have many clients that maybe don't love you so much, even though you're doing everything you can to work your butt off to make them happy. And so I think people in customer service understand what that's like, and it can be very stressful and very draining in general. And so I didn't know I was looking for something different. In fact, I had no intentions of looking for anything different because I was very successful. But once I started seeing where my cousin was going, she surpassed my income as a realtor in 20 short months of doing this business. And I realized what she was getting paid, and I was like, whoa, are you kidding me? She's a stay-at-home mom with 3 boys under the age of 4. Excuse me. And we all know how busy that is. I mean, that's busy. That's very busy. But not only that, her sister, who is a PA in oncology and who had a fabulous paying position, again, away from home and from her kids, was doing this too, but she had surpassed her income as well as a PA in oncology in just 20 short months. This is something bigger than I could ever have dreamed about. So that's where I started looking a little differently at this. And that's where I said, I need to set aside my preconceived notions of, well, isn't this a pyramid scheme, right? That's kind of what I thought right off the bat. And I realized very quickly, this is actually not just like a real estate office is. It's the exact same concept as a real estate office. And so now I'm to the point where I actually get to sell. I've grown my business to the point where I sell a $150,000 house every month with a tenant. And my business is growing beyond that, and it will grow exponentially because I keep sharing what this opportunity is and people get what that is. And so that's one of the reasons why I love it so much, is because people can have control over what their business is. It's not just the people at the top, it's whatever you want it to be, if that makes sense. So just like if you're a realtor, you can run and work as hard as you can, but you know, your broker is completely separate from you. It's all about you. It's all about what you want this to be. This can be something as little as the shameless shoe fund, $100 a month. This could be beyond your wildest dreams. This could be 6 figures a year. This could be 6 figures a month. So that's just, believe me, this isn't just like a few people on our team. This is a lot of people on our team that are doing this. And so that's what I love so much about it. That's why I see it left and right. It's not just a few, and the company's not just for the few, it's just for the willing. Okay, it's just for the willing of heart. Let's see here. So I jumped in. I was shocked at what this did for me. Right away, I just started sharing and basically talking to everybody with skin. And I quickly paid the first month for daycare for my one son at the time, because Tommy wasn't yet born. And I realized very quickly that this is big, right? So I made approximately, you know, it was a 3-figure check. And then by 3 or 4 months, and I was making 4 figures a month, and I have not stopped growing since. By midsummer, I should be driving a luxury vehicle paid for by the company, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me that in just not even 2 years, I will have that in my driveway, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I know, right? I qualified for my second free trip from the company just this year as well. And I have worked at Remax for 7 years, and no one's ever given me a free trip anywhere. So I don't know about your job, but I'm all about free trips. So that was one of the things that caught my eye is the incentives about this company. They really do throw massive incentives at you. But you know what the power of this business is that it just started with just me and my yes. And I just started sharing with others, and others have shared with others, and truly we are in over 10 states right now. And I've only told maybe 10% of those people. And my company just hit over 100 consultants last month. So that's pretty exciting. So that's the power of this business. That's the power of sharing. And truly we are going to an e-commerce world, right? So how many of you have ordered off of Amazon Prime within the last 60 days? I could probably say almost all of us, right? Who doesn't love Amazon Prime? So what I like to compare this to is this is really like the Amazon Prime of skincare, okay? Macy's are closing their doors everywhere. We see Walmart's closing their doors everywhere. I think I saw today show that last week that the traffic in malls is down by 57%. The world is moving online. These doctors have figured out exactly how we are buying and how we are acting and what we're going to move to next. And so believe me, when I say these doctors have it figured out, and when I say these doctors, I mean the proactive doctors, okay? So you and I probably with the company Proactive, they've been around since the 90s, right? Well, they became famous because of their infomercial approach, which, by the way, everybody told them they would fail. And they were huge. Neutrogena turned them down, and they said, forget it, we don't need you. And they became the leading acne line worldwide. They own 80% of the acne market still today, and they're in over 120 countries. And why is that important? Because they've already done it once, and they're doing it again on a much larger scale with a $180 billion world market of anti-aging. That's huge. We are projected to be at $180 billion by 2020. Okay, and we are going to dominate that globally. We're only in 2 countries right now. We're only in the US and Canada, and we're getting ready to roll out Australia next month. So you can see what the power of what this company's already done once, what these doctors have already done once, and they're doing it again. Only the difference is they're asking people like you and me to share it. And that's it. And we're partnering with them. We are the reason why they are growing so quickly. We just became the #1 skincare line across all price points, meaning as something as simple as a $7 face wash from Target to something behind the glass counter for $40, meaning we are beating all price points and all channels, meaning it doesn't matter if it's sold online or sold in a grocery store or sold behind a glass counter. So that's powerful. The fact that we've become a $1 billion brand in 9 years is absolutely insane, right? I mean, Mary Kay like 3 years to do that. I mean, that's just the power of what the internet is for us. We are leveraging this company through e-commerce and sharing through social media, and that's just what we are. We are an e-commerce company, okay? They pay people like you and me to share about this, and we get the profits of what would be advertising, because that's what we are. We have no advertising budget. We are advertising for the doctors. And so that's what's so fascinating. I get so excited about where we're going with this company. We're going to roll out a new country every year from here on out. That's the plan. We have new products lined up from here on out every year for the foreseeable future. And as of right now, we're as simple as 4 main regimens. These doctors figured out what the 4 main skin concerns are of today through their practice. They're still in practice today in the Bay Area. They have over a 2 to 3 year waiting list for them to get in. And with 50 years of clinically combined experience, they know what works. They know what people want, and they know what people's concerns are. And that will outdo any lab any day. I don't care what you say. People can be in the lab doing tests, results, whatever have you, but until you have that clinical experience, which is above and beyond what anybody can ever prove in a lab, that is what is behind this company. That's what's behind our products, and that's how we know they work. They're clinically proven, and what that means is that your prescriptions are clinically proven. We know they work before you even take them. These products are clinically proven. They work before they hit your face. They don't need the little me from Spirit Lake, Iowa to say, yeah, that sun blemish works in my face. They know it does. And that's what I love about it. We offer a 60-day money-back guarantee on all of our products, and we offer a 60-day money-back guarantee on the business as well. And that's how confident they are, not only in their products, but also in this business structure. Okay, what have I missed? I know I missed something. So what I love about this is not only where this has taken me in the 1.5 years, because I do get the opportunity now to work with my siblings and with friends and family, and to have the opportunity to choose my hours and how I work this business and when I work. But it's also going to give me the opportunity to retire and step away from my real estate career this year. At this point, within the next 2 months, I should be able to surpass my real estate income for the best year I've ever had, which was in 2015. I had a really rough year last year with Tommy being pregnant and sick. And I realized very quickly that if I wasn't selling real estate and showing up to work, I wasn't going to be selling anything, right? Because it's really hard to show a house when you're not actually showing people houses. And so, needless to say, it became very telling to me when I had Tommy. I had my payday when I was laying in the hospital bed, and it was my biggest paycheck yet, and I had not worked for almost 3 weeks at that point in time. And so I realized that's how big this is. That's what residual income is. People use these products, they love them, they want more of them, they buy more. And that's how it works. I have customers that I signed up 3, 4, 5 times because they love these products, they work, and they're guaranteed. So my plan B is turning into my plan A, and I'm excited to share that with you guys because I know that that's where this is taking me. I'm going to have choices like I would have ever dreamed. And the best part about it now is I get to take my siblings with me, and we're gonna get to travel the world together. We're the top of this company, dancing and singing Kumbaya. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it over to Elise so she can share a little bit about her why and why she took the opportunity to do this, and a little bit about the products, and then I'll also go back for questions or anything like that.
So I'm Elise. I'm the youngest of the four, and Elizabeth started. Yeah, it was fall 2015, and she gave me her spiel, and she's like, "And I want you to join me," and I was like, "No, I won't." But I will be supportive of you. Like, I will go to your parties and I will use the skincare, but I can't afford it right now. And, you know, I was like, I'll be supportive. And I went to all her parties, and she gifted me my first regimen in December of that year. And she said, you can't be the only one in the family with bad skin. So I was like, okay. And it really, I mean, I have acne, and so it really has transformed my skin. It's so reliable and it's so wonderful. So that's really been, that helped me because I've been using it for a year, and I thought, okay, this stuff really does work. And I see that it works with everybody. So I thought, okay, well, maybe. I was talking with a friend the other day, and she was giving me suggestions for hair products. And I was like, okay, I just got I donated 12 inches last week. Like, okay, well, now I need to like do stuff with my hair, but I don't know what I should do with my hair. And she gave me all these suggestions, and she's like, just go to Sally's and you can get it all. And I thought, okay, so I haven't made it to Sally's, and it's been 4 days, and I really want to go, and I don't know what I need. And she gave me all the stuff that, she sent me pictures. She said, this would be good for wavy, this would be good for this. And I said, wouldn't it be great if you could just make a recommendation like this, but make a commission, and it could just be sent to my door? Because I haven't been able to go there. If only there's something existed like this. Wait, there is. It's skincare. And it's this wonderful stuff called because it's that simple. Because you ask your friends, like, I have bad acne, what do you use? I use this. Oh, okay, I'll try that. That's pretty much, you take someone like a family member or a friend, and you take their word for it, and then you try it. And how awesome is it that you can get paid for telling somebody that that's what I use? And so it's as simple as that. Whoever the hair people she suggests me to use, they haven't made any money. She hasn't made any money off it because I haven't gone out to use it because I'm not going to Sally's. But I'll order stuff online. I mean, that's for sure. So my big why was I'm happy with my position. I don't think I work with my family. I work with a family business. My father's a mechanical engineer, and I love working our family business. But at the same time, I work with a lot of 60-year-old male engineers. It's not like most fulfilling for a social life. So that's kind of like my pillar. Dale talked about the pillars, and I was like, okay, like what pillar am I missing? And I was really missing the camaraderie, right? I was missing, I was in grad school 2 years ago, and that was great because I worked at the university, and there's a ton of young people, and that was really great. And I met a lot of people, but I'm not going to leave Wandling Engineering. I love it, but at the same time, I don't see, an influx of late 20-year-old females working. It's not going to happen. So I had to do something for myself, right? It's like, that's not going to change. Make the change. And I thought, why not? Like, this is what I need. Like, when tough stuff happens, people band together, especially females. No offense, guys. But especially females, right? And so I thought, you guys are cute. But this is an opportunity for me to build a team and build a job where I can work with my friends and family, and it can be really fun. And so this is just like the first instance of like, we're working right now, and we're traveling, and we're working together, and we enjoy each other, obviously. And so I thought this would be perfect. And honestly, I haven't regretted a minute. It's been a month, and my first paycheck paid for all of our utilities for my house. And this month is going to pay for that times 3. So it moves really fast. And the crazy thing is that all you have to do is you have to tell people and share, and then they'll start to ask you, and it really becomes that easy. And my mother-in-law is a consultant under me, and I was making money while I was asleep last week because she sold a regimen, and I didn't have to do anything. And so it's really that easy. It's not hard. So that's kind of my why. It's like, I just want to. I like meeting people, and I want to meet more people, and you can never have enough friends, right? So that's my why. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the product. So, like I said, I use them. Blemish is the purple regimen. So all regimens are layered, and so there's 4 steps to each regimen, and there's 4 steps for a reason. Because I tested, you stop using one and they don't work. and then it doesn't matter which one you stop using, because I'll run out of one and I'll think, okay, can you order me something? And I regret those few days. So Blemish is for acne and post-acne marks. And each regimen is really easy. Face wash or face mask in the shower, when you're brushing your teeth, anything like that. A toner for 3 out of the 4. And this one is just lotion. It's really that easy. And I was the person who was using $7, I don't even know what it was called, because I bought it at Hy-Vee, and I would get my groceries. And that's kind of gross now that I think about it. But that's how easy, because I didn't want to go to a different store and find something else, right? I was getting my cat litter. I also wanted to get my skincare. But it doesn't have to be hard, because it's not. It gets straight to you. So, and it didn't work, let me tell you, because my skin was bad. And I really didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah,
I'll show you the 4 pictures. I'm confident, obviously, for reasons that aren't necessary. Okay, so Blemish is for acne. Soothe is for sensitive skin. So if you have any type of sensitive skin, it's your lipid barrier is broken down. So Soothe helps you build up that lipid barrier to help you not have such strong reactions to anything that hits your skin. So if you have any type of sensitive skin, Soothe is your jam. If you have any kind of acne, post-acne marks, adult acne, Blemish is your jam. Reverse is our regimen for sun damage. So I'll use my husband. He'll come probably. He'll walk in and I'll be talking about him. He's a ginger and he loves the sun. He fishes. He's out all the time. And he was like, well, I don't want to get rid of my freckles. And I'm like, we're not going to get rid of your freckles, but we're going to get rid of those gross freckles you're going to get when you're 60 and they look like you're a robin's egg or something. You know what I mean? So that's what he uses for sun damage, dullness. And actually, this is all in the sheet that I printed out, because I know it can get overwhelming for different skin regimens so much, right? But at the same time, so if you follow along, you'll they're all color coordinated. They do a good job of figuring all this stuff. So everything kind of leads up to the goal in life is to fight aging, because the great thing about this company is everybody has skin. So you don't have to just work with women, or you don't have to just work with men. You can work with everybody. And that's the really great thing that I've learned, is reaching out to people that I'm like, I really like you, but we have no reason to be working together. But wait a minute, now we do, because you have a face. And so I think that's it's been as easy as that. Hey, I remember that you had skin, so do you want to talk about this? And it's kind of that easy. It really kind of is that easy. I reached out to my old professors from grad school, and they're like, that's awesome. Let's talk. And I was like, I left you in class. So you have cheeks. So everything leads up to Redefine. So Redefine is anti-aging, and this is their flagship regimen. Maybe nobody has sensitive skin. Maybe they don't have acne. Maybe they've never been outside ever. But guess what? You're going to get old. Everybody does. You can't avoid it. Everyone's going to get a fine line and a wrinkle. So maybe they say, oh, I don't need anything. You do. And you will. And so that's what's great about it, because it's anyone with skin and it's anyone who's getting older, which is everybody. To animals, I know, everybody. And I haven't met anybody that can't use these products, which is great. And guess what? I use it, and in 60 days, I'm gonna have to buy it again. It's not something that I bought those, leggings, and I'm still wearing them a year later, even though there's a hole. I've used it, and I've used it twice a day for 60 days, and it's gone down the drain, and I need some more. So you've got customers who are coming back, because I'm never gonna stop using it. And that was my big thing, was I thought, I have acne now, but I want to treat my sun damage later, and I want to treat the fine lines in the end. So I'm never going to stop. So I thought, why not? Because I'm never going to stop using it. So Redefine is the flagship regimen, and that treats all those fine lines and wrinkles. And so I invite you, when we're done here, we have everything set up over there too, just to like open stuff and smell it and kind of like touch it and see like, okay, well, what are we doing? Is it hard? Because I was, you know, once a day face washer in the morning with my $6 stuff, and it was not good. And I told Daniel that a few weeks ago, and he was like, ew, you only wash your face? And I was like, and now I wash it twice a day. Oh, it's totally changed. So, but you know what? I thought I can't do 4. Like 4 is a lot of steps. You can do 4. Trust me, you'll want to do 4. Once everything starts to work, you'll be like, ooh, I wash my face. And that's what I get texts. Is it weird that I'm excited to wash my face tonight? No, it's not, because it's changing your life. No, it changes people's lives because it can change their confidence, but it can also change their bank account, or it could. We're trying to get Daniel married here, so hopefully his life. So it's going to change lives, and it's going to change our lives, and we want you to join us because we're a good time, obviously. But we don't want you to be sitting around waiting, watching our lives as well. We'll have to, you know, come back here and tell you all about it. But I don't know. Is there anything else that?
Do you want me to cover the roller? Stuff?
Okay.
We got our new stuff.
So it's really manageable. There's not like 72 different products, right? It's stuff that people are already very much using. So one of my biggest reasons I wanted to join was Lash Boost, and that just kind of like explodes your lashes. It's kind of self-explanatory. But you got, it was included in the business kit when I bought it. And I hate wearing eye makeup because you have to take it off. So my goal was, if I can just get some banging lashes, then I won't even have to wear eye makeup because I'll just have such huge eyelashes. And it's been only 3 weeks, and now I realized I really want to wear mascara because I've got such awesome eyelashes now that I want people to see my eyelashes. So Lash Boost is, I think, came out last October. October. The newest piece of Rhododendron Fields is the Active Hydration Serum. So is dry skin. And it's a patent-pending molecule that they've invented, essentially, which is like really beyond my understanding of like chemistry and how things work. But dehydrated skin is the main issue of dry skin. I have really oily skin. That's also a symptom of dehydrated skin. My skin is overcompensating for the fact that it's dehydrated, so it creates a lot of oil. And so with the active hydration, you use it in between your step 2 and your step 3, and it really just works all day long to help balance your skin, whether it's oily or whether it's dry. And my mother says it has changed her life. She's like, I just want to like shower in it all the time. She's got such dry skin right now, and she spilled it the other day. She almost cried. I was devastated. She was like, I just spilled my active hydration. I'm like, we can order more. It's okay. It's something
all over her face.
She loves
all over her body.
And
She
she's
was so upset.
obviously she's in her 60s, and she's saying she can see how much it's helping with her fine lines and wrinkles. Another thing that helps with your fine lines and wrinkles is the AMP MD roller. So I am an acne sufferer, so I'm not an AMP MD roller because I don't want to roll my acne all over my face, but it's really great. Elizabeth always says it's like a
cat licking.
Cat licking, and it's essentially
Oh.
I don't get cat, but I don't. Elizabeth tells me.
No, I don't.
It's like aerating the lawn. So what you do is you're pretty much like, I'll pass it around so you can kind of feel it. You're going to aerate your face. Think how great people take care of their lawn. I mean, do that to your face. Look outside. See, that's a lot of work. You got to mow it and all that great stuff. But that's what you got to do to your skin. You know, you got to take care of it. And so what it does is there's these, I guess, what is the word? Microneedles that I don't want to say the word puncture.
No, they keep like microchannel,
and so your skin will then send collagen to your to look good, and you kind of start to lose it as you get older. All collagen,
Production.
Like 20s, you stop producing collagen naturally.
yeah.
It's
So
like micro-punches.
maybe I have one more year of collagen producing, but it's getting closer. And so that's another really, that's been life changing for my mom. She's had amazing results. And so when I say my mom, I think it's someone you know, right? You see these pictures online, you're like, yeah, really? Maybe they had something done. Well, I can tell you, my mom's looking super fly right now.
So also enhances redefining the reverse by 50%. Your results are enhanced by 50% with the roller.
And I used to have severe acne, and I use the roller now.
Yeah, so you
That's an
graduate.
exfoliator.
You graduate from regimen to regimen. So after my acne has passed one of these days, I will move right on to reverse to treat my long days in the sun, because they used to call me Brownberry when I was little. I was brown. And then I'll, go on to the redefiner. So it's really as simple as that. And it's just as easy as saying, what's your biggest skin concern? Because everybody has one. Even if skin looks great, even if people think, oh, you don't have something, everyone's like, oh yeah, I've got dry skin. I can't tell, but everyone has it. So it's just as easy as that. It's just as easy as sharing, kind of like we were saying. And having a party. Who doesn't want to do that? Maybe you have to have a party. We just like to party. Liz is going to take over.
Okay, so thank you for coming, product. It's amazing. There are a couple different ways to buy. We have a fabulous preferred customer program. It's a customer membership program, just kind of like your Costco. It costs $19.95 to join. It's a one-time join fee for life.
PC Perks.
It's called PC Perks. Elise made this fabulous flyer. So this is the upper half of your worksheet there. And really what that does is it gets you 10% off of retail pricing, free shipping always, as long as you spend an $80 minimum. And you are never obligated to buy anything. We have a customizable replenishment program whereby you receive an email from the company. They say, do you need anything? If you don't, you say, no, I'm good. Go ahead and ask me in 2 months again, whatever have you, or whatever date you want them to email you back. Or you say, yes, I do need product, and they ship it directly to your door. It's as simple as that. In my personal opinion, I truly think that joining our team is the best way to go. Again, you heard for many reasons why I think this is a life-changing company also for your life. We have 3 different ways you can invest in this company, which is very different from my career path. It took me over $5,000 to get started in real estate. And for any business, starting up a Starbucks, starting up a Jimmy John's, you better have some cash, right? And the best part about it is we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So don't think that Chick-fil-A is going to give you your money back after your month and you realize you should have done that, because they won't. But in any event, we have a $9.95 kit option, which is, in my opinion, the best way to get your business started. It gets you one of every regimen plus a regimen of your choice. A lash boost, 2 of our active hydrations, over 20 samples. I know. You cannot eat that. And just samples to get your business started. We have a $6.95 kit option, and we have a $3.95 kit option, which are described here on your sheet as well. If you have any questions whatsoever, we're happy to answer them. But in my personal opinion, if you guys have an inkling at all, if you have at least a smidgen of bit of curiosity, I really do encourage you to kind of look into it a little bit more. Ask me any question you want. Ask me what my cousin's making. Ask me what I'm making. I'm happy to share that with you. So you guys just have an idea of what potential is. So with that, eye cream.
Yeah, the eye cream.
Eye crack. We call this eye crack. That's how good it is. Dark circles, bags, dark marks underneath your eyes. This is the best eye cream you can get. And believe me, I have had people who used to buy $180 European eye cream for an arm and a leg, and this is $60. Take it home; it will last you 5 months. It's fabulous, best ever. So yeah, that's another one of our fabulous products. So like Oli said, we're pretty simplistic. We have 4 basic regimens. We have a couple other ancillary products, but for the most part, we're a regimen-based system, so we're very simplistic. So, all right, I'm gonna turn this off. Bye.